Okay, welcome to my 6th Huel video. I've made 6 of these now, or this is my 6th one. That's quite a bit, so I'm going to try to make this one quick and brief while actually saying something useful. So I need to go ahead and get into opening the box. I got some extra little coupons and stuff. Probably won't use those. More coupons. More wine vouchers. I got that before, I never used it. Okay, so what did I get this time? I got some more of these Huel cups. I got chicken Alfredo this time. Not sure if I got that before or not, but so far the cups have been significantly better from the regular hot and savory bagged meals. But they come to about $4.50 a piece once you break it down. So take that for what you will, whereas the hot and savory meals come to about $3.50 a piece. So take that. This is the heaviest thing, upside down. Huel Black Edition drinks. I'm missing one. Oh, here we go. One came out. Put it in there, freaking upside down. All right, so there's 2 flavors. They got vanilla and chocolate. I got vanilla last month. That was really good. Huel Black Edition stuff is always really good. The chocolate will probably be about the same as the vanilla, but I'll try it out here in a little bit. One thing I have found really handy about these is that, of course, you can just grab them and go. These also come to about $4.50 a piece. In my opinion, one of these and one of these is a meal. So you've got $4.50 plus $4.50. One meal is like $9 and is essentially competing with like going to Chipotle or Cava or something like that. Any kind of I don't go to fast food restaurants. I would just go to those 2 types of places or pay away. And it comes out cheaper and healthier than those things. And I think it's pretty good to have a few times a month. Although I think $9 for like every lunch is not necessarily a steal, but maybe every 3rd lunch or something is pretty good. So yeah, these types of things have really come in handy, and I like these not only because they have a container that you can just grab and go or grab and give to somebody, but what I've noticed with the powdered meals, Black Edition, and what they just call regular powder or White Edition, you really want to fix those and drink them right away. And it's the same with these and those. At first I did these where I fixed it ahead of time, took it to my job and drink it there. The quality declines so much after it's made. I just don't want to do that anymore. I would just resort to spending more money and getting something that actually tastes good, or prepping a meal and taking that, not relying on that for this. If you have hot water, fix it then. If you cannot have access to hot water, I want to get one of those like portable electric kettles. I haven't got one of those yet, but eventually I think I will. That's kind of packing a lot of stuff, but either way, I want to get one of those portable electric kettles or find some source of hot water to fix these. And these are ready to go, and they're good because the other stuff, if you mix it with almond milk and shake it up and take it to where you're going and refrigerate it or drink it like, hours later, it thickens up to a point where it's harder to drink, and it almost has like a slimy texture to it. It's like you taste your spit, and it's just like it's almost becomes kind of gross. So I am not doing any more powdered drinks away. It has like a little to-go bottle, but I'm only drinking those here, and I'm taking these to go away, even though it's maybe more reasonably priced rather than a steal. That's just where I'm at on those. Okay. I got chocolate fudge brownies, the nutrition bar. These were incredibly good, to the point where I think there's 4 or 5 different flavors. And it kind of competes with some other stuff I get at Costco. Costco has not been stocking those, or I can't find them. So I went ahead and bought these. If you're buying from Huel, these are not cheap. They're like $35. You just go ahead and get the complete fudge brownie. It's like twice as good as the other ones. I don't know if I'll try that again in this video, but maybe I will. Who knows, maybe somebody's coming across these and not watching the earlier videos. So yes, this is actually the first box where I'm repeat buying stuff. So these are both repeat buys on the type of product, but I don't believe I've gotten the chicken Alfredo, and I know that I haven't gotten the chocolate there. I've definitely bought this before. It was great, but not a good deal. So there's that. And I have bought the mac and cheese before. And I have bought the chicken and mushroom. So I've come around and bought these because these were my favorites. And the main takeaway that I've learned on the hot and savory meals is pasta. All the pasta ones are like 10 steps above the rice ones. So you want pasta, although on every single one you want to figure out some type of spice or something to add. So that's what I'm going to try in this video and see what sort of spices I can add to these to maybe improve them a little bit better. We'll see. I'll go ahead and eat one of these because I'm recording. I'm slightly hungry. See if they're still as good. I also had a problem with these melting. So we're in August now. These things melt. Yeah, see, they have this cool marble look to them. Pretty sweet. Yes, they're still incredible, just as they were last time. I'm kind of hungry, so I want to go ahead and try this mac and cheese one more time. But I'm going to try and find some spice to spice it up. Before I tried putting like some Beyond crumbles. I don't really want to do anything like that because A, that takes too long, and B, it was, it added more calories, but if adding more calories, just add more scoops. That's really fine to do. I wonder what would go good with this. Seems like something tomatoey. I don't know. A lot of these, they say experiment with amounts of water, add toppings such as fresh herbs or hot sauce. You can't add hot sauce to everything, you know? Need something more interesting than hot sauce. What herbs would you add to mac and cheese? I don't know, I'm gonna make some of it. I'm gonna figure something out. But like I've said in previous videos, definitely shake it up. Alright, I'm gonna go try this again and I'm gonna find something to put on top of it. Okay, I've got it soaking. I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes and then stir it. Okay, 5 minutes is up, and so I'm just gonna stir it. See, the directions on these say Shit, I can't even find the directions for not microwaving anymore, so... Oh, got a kettle. Yeah, leave for 5 minutes and then enjoy. It does say cover loosely, so maybe I'm covering it too much. And I do notice it thickens up more after a while, but 5 minutes just covering it like I have been, it's definitely not ready to eat. So, I don't know, cover loosely. I'll leave a little bit open. And I'll set a timer for 5 more minutes. Okay, another 5 minutes has gone by. And yes, it's definitely thickened up a little bit, although I still don't know if it's 100%. Seems like the noodles aren't quite as soft as I would like them to be. But at least it's thick enough to be edible. Unfortunately, the sun is coming in here at a weird angle. So, the spices I found was, I think mac and cheese needs pepper. So, give it some pepper. And then Trader Joe's always has like the weirdest stuff ever. So, I have no idea what Adjica Georgian seasoning blend is supposed to go onto at all. But I typically put it on avocado toast. Man, I don't know. It contains crushed chili peppers, coriander, fenugreek, dried minced garlic, salt, and marigold. Might taste good on this. I don't know. Okay, going to try to make this one quick. I've already done the chicken and mushroom pasta before. And this is actually one that I had a tendency to eat later cold, and it was like not horrible. But still, I'm not going to do that anymore. It's so much better warm. So I'm just going to figure out something else for when I need to eat cold later. Like I said, pastas are always the best. However, all of them need something else. Like, you really want to put something else with them. I don't know what you would put with chicken and mushrooms. You wouldn't put hot sauce. It seems like another dish that I make where you would put maybe parsley with it. That might be good. However, parsley at the grocery store is like $2, so then you're like committed to that parsley for a few days. So you might spend $2 and then not use it, and then that adds $2 to the one single meal. So there's that issue. So my solution, definitely some cracked pepper, just like the other one. Add some cracked pepper, that should help. And then I'm thinking saltine crackers. They really should suggest something. If they can't put it in there, at least suggest something. I don't know what would go with chicken and mushroom. So let's try it with saltine crackers. That should be good. It's like adding a little bit of salt too. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. That's actually just what it needs. Maybe if you happen to have parsley, maybe you could try that. But I won't try that for a while. I didn't have a chance to go to the grocery store. Maybe crack them up. You know, this is like a cold winter's day type of meal. And it's still August, but whatever. Yeah, that's great. With the salt and the pepper and the cracker kind of thickens it up a little bit. It still took, I shook the bag up. I didn't cover it all the way. Let it go, let it soak for 5 minutes, stirred it up. Another 5 minutes, partially covered. It still took a while to kind of thicken up, but the crackers help kind of soak up some of that too. So this is actually a really good one. I'd say once you add stuff with it, it's probably on par with the prepackaged ones. Yeah, chicken and mushroom, put some crackers with it. Pasta ones are always the best. All right, next one. Okay, so we've gotten to the end of the box, and I think these are actually the last two things sold on the site of type of things or flavors, or actually might be some powders or something that I haven't tried yet, not sure. But the two main things are probably on the site that I haven't tried yet. And these I feel like are the two most premium things to get on Huel as far as their meals go. They're prepackaged noodles and their prepackaged Black Edition drink. Like I've said before, of course, they advertise these as individual meals. To me, this is like a meal, one of each package. About $4.50 for this, about $4.50 for this, so $9. Although I will say, to their credit, when I eat a Huel meal, I feel much more satisfied with lower calories than with almost anything else, whether it's a meal that I make at home with like beans and rice, and certainly more than eating out. Whenever you eat out, you're getting like a bunch of nothing, so you keep on eating more and more and more. This is, they pack this with like the right amount of fiber and protein and nutrition to where you eat enough and you're like, I think I'm all right. I don't need to stuff myself to feel satisfied. I think I'm just all right. But, you know, realistically, 800 calories is a real meal, not 400 calories. And that's what these are. So I'm going to go ahead and try the Huel Chicken Alfredo. This has actually been soaking for 10 minutes. I feel like these, like you're supposed to leave the lid partially on. I think just leaving a fork on this, it gives like the perfect amount of partially on. But I did it for 10 minutes instead of 5. Seems like it's pretty well soaked. All right, we got the chicken Alfredo. It's really good. It is really good. Nothing else necessary to add to it. It almost gets to the point where I will just forget getting any of the cheaper stuff and just go with these. You do kind of need a microwave or a kettle or like a coffee maker that has one of the hot water things on it wherever you are. This tastes better than fast food. It tastes better than something addicting. It makes you feel bad. I mean, it's good. It makes you feel good about what you're eating too. And I feel like these little cups are easier to fix than the packaged ones. They're easier to get right. All right, let's try the drink. Black Edition chocolate. The vanilla was great. Chocolate should be good. Yeah, that's really good. It's kind of a surprising chocolate taste. It's not a strong chocolate taste. It almost tastes kind of like the vanilla. I wonder what's similar about those. It tastes very similar to the vanilla, but just slightly leaning towards chocolate. Can't decide what that reminds me of. Okay, so these, of the several months that I have been trying this, I would say these two things are my favorite so far, and I will continue to buy these again and again. They're convenient and good for you. I don't know if I'll do like a full month of Huel. I don't want to get away from the oatmeal in the morning because those make me feel good too. But I'll at least maybe at some point just try, lunch and dinner, Huel, a full month. Maybe that'll be a good video. I don't know where these videos are going to go because I've pretty much tried everything now. But we'll see. I'm very satisfied with these, and keep watching to see what I do next. All right, thanks.